Alright, I'm going to do the bicycle ranch ride again. What you can see here is, of course, the map. And we start northwest Tucson and head out Silver Bell and then up Twin Peaks to Dove Mountain. And that's kind of the first half of the ride. Doing it with some teammates here that are all in orange and blue. And the theme of today was stoplights. Seems like we caught every single one. But luckily, they got spaced out eventually, and it's all okay. It's just some days just feel like that. Now, right here off the front is Joe. He's one of the mechanics at Bicycle Ranch, and I'm just wondering if I should go try to catch him or not. And I don't know. Can't let a good rabbit go, so I decided to take off and try to reel him in. So I put in a pretty big effort to get away. Not really trying to do a breakaway, was just trying to catch Joe, just to, I don't know, open the legs up and see what can happen. And I cut the video in a weird way right here, but this is exactly how it feels when you're putting in a big effort and you're away and you're trying to stay away and you hit a stoplight. That's exactly what it feels like, just boom, stopped. Anyway, here on Silver Bell we now have a really nice tailwind, and the pace gets real high. A bunch of people got some fastest times on Strava, some KOMs on this route in the group right here. And I'm just sitting in right along, getting towed along, and having a good time. The idea for today is when we're going up to the Dove Mountain Resort, we take a right-hand turn, and the plan is I'm going to put in a big attack, and my buddy Tim is just going to ride wheels as the rest of the group reels me in, and as soon as they catch me, he's going to counterattack. So that's our plan on the day, and so we just have to mark wheels and stay safe on the way up Twin Peaks Road. Here as we take a right, the wind shifts, and we have a pretty stiff crosswind out of the right, so I'm just staying on the left side and trying to stay out of trouble. This is a long, gradual climb, and for a heavy rider like me, it's actually quite a bit of work. Right here, Michael Hast, aka Michael Fast, gets a little bit of a gap, and Tim, who I'm going to ride for going up Dove Mountain there, he's like, no, can't let Michael get away. Michael's a great guy to get away with, but not a great guy to try to catch. So anyway, we're just marking any attacks. There is a kid who's way off the front, and took us forever to catch him. Here he is. We're finally reeling him in. He gets a nice pat on the back and an attaboy. And I ask him if he wants in to be second wheel, and he's like, yeah, thanks. Thinking I'm being real nice, but I'm really being kind of selfish. I don't want to be second wheel either. And he's like, nah, after second thought, I'll just drop further to the back. It's kind of funny. Anyway, this is the part of Twin Peaks Road where things get kind of separated. It's about 3 to 4%. And my buddy Zach here, he's like, all right, let's break this thing apart. And he puts in a big dig and puts me in a spot of trouble, and I'm just dying to catch on and not get dropped. And I know we don't have very far to go until it kind of levels off, so I'm just hoping to last. Anyway, I catch on, and it does flatten out, and so I'm okay, but that was pretty hard right there. Now as we come over the top, my teammate Big Mike, he's going to get on the front because there's a pretty long downhill, and he's going to keep the pace real high and keep anything stupid from happening. So here comes Big Mike up on the left, and yeah, he's like he's going to be the sheriff, and nobody's going to be messing around, because when Mike wants to set a pace, everybody kind of falls in line, which is a pretty nice thing to have. So again, after this little downhill, there's a little bit of a roller. You can get kind of punchy right there, and it flattens off for about a quarter mile, half mile, and then we take a right-hand turn, and that's the steepest part as we go up to Dove Mountain. Tim, who's right in front of me, again, he's going to follow wheels, and I'm going to put in a big attack. So here we are coming to the bottom of the hill, and right now you can see as it starts to go back upwards, it gets punchy, and the people that are going to try to win, the race to the top, they're going to separate themselves right here. So my job's just to follow wheels, try to be smart, conserve energy. So I think I'm in a pretty good position. I think I'm fifth wheel right here as we get ready to take our right-hand turn, and I'm going to put in my attack. I've burned a lot of matches. I'm already kind of tired, but I'm going to put in a big attack, and the only people that know that I am not going to be able to sustain this attack are myself and my teammate Tim. And so here I go, and I get away, and the cobbles, well, they're not cobbles, they're kind of like Arizona cobbles right here. They kind of hurt, but yeah, get away, stay up the road. I actually end up popping pretty soon. I can't maintain 500 watts for the 3 minutes that it's going to be required to go up the hill, but I was already pretty tired, and so I just needed it to look like I wasn't done, but at this point I was already done. And I see I'm looking ahead, I see the hill come, kind of tilts upward again, so I decide I'm going to make it look like I'm fresh, and so I stand up, but it's all show, and I don't know what's going on behind me. I'm not looking back. I'm just trying really hard to make it look like I am feeling fresh, but I am feeling anything but fresh. And at this point, I would pay good money, some solid green money, to have a flat tire or maybe an antelope run across the road and take me out. Anything, because I'm done. And I'm just hoping they reel me in soon, because I would like to sit up and take a drink of water and catch my breath. So right about now, I hear them coming, and it worked out perfect. Here goes Tim. He's going to be right here, and he puts in a big attack and just flies around me like I was standing still. And yeah, it was pretty cool. So yeah, there he goes, and the other guys are following him, but it's over. It's done. He wins. He's first up to the top. Get our high fives, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, excuse me. Anyway, on the way back down the hill, there's a sprint to the gas station, and we got to have a pretty stiff cross headwind from the left. So I'm just waiting and waiting and waiting, and I finally put in my move. There's the guy that was behind me. He follows me. I should have gone all the way to the far right, put him in the gutter, but here he is on my right, and tries to come around me, so I put in a little bit more work, and he pops. So anyway, I don't know what happened with my GoPro. I guess I didn't have the battery charged all the way. I only got half of the ride again, so I'll have to go back out next time and make sure I get the second half of the ride. The second half of this Bicycle Ranch Roundup ride is my favorite half. It suits me more. The hills are shorter but steeper, and there's a lot of undulating terrain, which I love. It's where I can do the most damage. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Here's our team, the teammates that had shown up for the day. Oh, what a good looking bunch. Anyway, until next time, thanks for watching.